And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved in our rushed gameplay through. Well, this is just constantly bothering me. So we've got the advanced defenses now. Now we just need missile defense, and these are going to be a little expensive. The biggest expense there is the fact that I don't have a whole lot of bars stored on me. The 125 of each of those is a pretty tall order when you're trying to work with all of this stuff here. One thing, I've got this pretty well optimized here. I'm spitting out as much as I can. I've got gold. All three of them are coming out of this one. And I've got both of them coming out of here in actually two different directions. I'm pulling out titanium just to try to keep up with this process, which is crafting my OET, and it's kind of being very slow at it. Pretty slow, actually. So, how best to handle this? For some reason it looks like nickel is actually the biggest reason why this is so slow. Part of it is these solars are not actually pumping out. Oh, I didn't know that fell all the way down there. That's not cool. Okay, let's see if I can sneak back up there. Nope. Didn't think it was going to be that easy. You need at least one space in order to really make it worthwhile. There we go. Get under there and see what this thing... I mean, it's got plenty of power. It looks like it's drawing plenty of power. So it's not necessarily power that's the bottleneck. For some reason, it's just not able to craft fast enough. These two crafted just fine, but this one, there's not really any difference between the two. It just takes a while. So I could try to help it along. I could just craft a couple, maybe like 50. That'll consume most of my nickel. 50 would be 100 in there and 300 in there. And I'll just craft a few, get it up to speed there. Maybe build those a little bit faster. We've got a little bit of backlog when it comes to everything but titanium. I really wish titanium would build up a little bit. For some reason, it just takes a while for the bars to get down here. So the OET itself, we need to start looking at powering the OET to charge it, and defenses. So, you know, for defenses, we're going to be, I don't know what we're going to do yet, honestly. But for now, I think the OET is 9 by 9 by 13. So we got a lot of slimes hanging around here. I should do a little slime trap. That would be kind of fun. So we've got, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this will be the outside. So this inside will be the OET. And then I'll have a gap of 1. And then I'm going to have my turbines. So let's get the infrastructure for turbines up and running. I'm currently making more the low-grade steel as well as the advanced machine blocks over here, because I'm going to need both of those to craft more turbines. And there they are. So we've got quite a few. I've got 128 plastic pellets, which is actually pretty good. I'm going to need to create more plastic pellets though, so that is a issue. Well, we got 50 more right there, which is awesome. Do I have any more biomass? That is the question. I might be completely out of biomass. I'm not bringing it up. I'm trying to haul as much around as I can. So let's look at, let's see. How are we going to do this? We want... So each turbine maxed out can produce quite a bit of power. I've not actually seen exactly how much power they produce, but I want to figure we're going to be wanting quite a bit. So if I have 2 turbines on either side, I'd be able to beam in quite a bit of power. So my other worlds, I typically do a setup like this. Let me get some... Do I have any chevrons? No. Let's craft a couple chevrons. See if I can find them right there. Crafting. And then put those down in my bar, and then we can craft. So if this is the gap of 1, I want to get the middle, which I think is right here. And then a turbine will go here and here. And it'll be 3 up like this. And on the top of these, there'll be 3 laser transmitters beaming into the OET. And granted, that's going to be a lot of resources, but once the OET is crafted, once that auto crafting process finishes, it'll be pretty straightforward. There's just so many slimes around here. I kind of want to just give them a place to go. Let's see where the slime... Do I have the slime thing unlocked? It's one good thing. Empty missile assembler, I'm going to want that. Missile fueler, I'm going to want that. Okay. And I don't see the slime attractor anywhere there. Okay, so I must have it unlocked. Kind of forgot what the icon looks like. It's like a little magnet, I think. Looks like a magnet. Where would that have gone? I'm not 100% sure. What unlocks that? So that might be an issue. Let's look at this one. There it is, slime attractor. So let's craft one of these. Go to an area that's kind of a natural sink for them. We want it out in the open. If it has an overhang like this, any of that spawn on top won't make it down. So if we go to like a natural area that overhangs a little bit, these things have a really large radius around them. So let's dig out a 3 wide, and it has to be at least 13 deep, and there's copper in the way there, so obviously that's not going to work. That's probably a big copper vein too. Let's try this natural area here. Just dig it down a ways. going down pretty far. You want to give yourself a little bit of extra just in case. Like so. Put the slime attractor right smack in the middle. Like that. What I do is I put a 4 around, and each one of these goes to vacuum mode. And then what you can do is you can throw in some parts. I don't think I have them on my hotbar anymore. So let me grab some bug parts. They have to be ruined stuff. So if I do ruined phosphorescent, if I put like 10 there, 10 there, and 10 there, the ones that spoil will feed this. And this feeds off of spoiled organics. So as those spoil, it'll continue feeding those. And then you'll get even more slimes coming in and feeding them even further. So it actually works out pretty well. So that should be far enough. Let's give that guy a test. Well, that guy's falling. See if that's far enough down. Oh, yeah, it is. Yep. So there's our slime attractor. All the slimes will head off in this direction now and get pulled away or get stuck in other places. So we can help that along by covering up these places. And then that'll give us the ability to possibly get enough organics to make a coal infuser. No guarantees though. Okay, let's build some turbines. I'm also going to want some turbines for base defense. I think I'm going to go pretty heavy on the lasers, but I don't have any pristine eyes yet. So I'm going to need to build up my pristine eyes in order to really have a chance, which will happen as I get attacked and as my defenses pick up a little bit. So we were going for turbines. So each of these is 9. So, and I need 36 for each of these. So let's do 25. 36 and 36 is 72. So let's get 72 of these. And then 18 of these. And that should be 2 of them. And then we'll put these over here. So the center block is right about here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So that's the center. So we're going to go 1 out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And fill it in with my super build. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 more turbines. Now, in order to route all of these, I'm thinking I'm going to have a central place to not only grab the empty canisters, but put in the full canisters. So I just keep filling it all in. So I do need a central place for all of these to go. And to do that, what I am thinking is let's do 1 here, 1 in the back. And the one in the back will be the remove, and the one in there will be the add. So our full canisters need to go in here, and it'll spit out the empty ones there. So let's, how do I want to route all of this stuff? I could route it in front. That might be a good plan. I'm gonna we'll put this down here, and then I'll be able to get rid of this wood. Because I want to route the expended fuel. I want to route them all back into a central point. So if I route them like all the way back, oh yes, that's right. So all four sides, actually these can go that way, these can go that way, because these need to come out like this. So this is the add only, that way these are all going to come out in one direction. Now the remove onlys, I'm going to have to get a little bit fancier with this system, just because all of these has to be relatively tileable. So with the tops of these, I'm going to need a bank of batteries as well as the laser power transmitters beaming into this. And each one of these is capable of transmitting quite a lot of power. So it's going to be really tricky to get enough power to do it. So let's see if we can build another set of 2 turbines. 2550. And I have 32 left, which I only need 18 for here. And there's 2 more turbines. And Spiderbot is kind of doing his thing. I want to set up these here. Why use placeholders when you can use the real thing? Okay, we have, this is the center, so I want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Spiderbot, man, you gotta, oh, you're just gonna chill? Oh, okay, that helps. Thanks, man. You just hang right there, because, you know, I'm right in the middle of something. I really should build his base and get him weaponized, at least. Help me defeat some of these waves. Man, you are right in the way. Okay. Okay. Now that drama is over. Spiderbot wanted some attention, so he's feeling a little left out. So there's another set, and then we have the add only, remove only, and I'll route those underneath. Should be all good. And these things will put out quite a lot of power, so I'm hoping I can move that much power. I'm going to need a lot of titanium, a lot of gold, and a lot of nickel for that process. See, we're up to 77 there. I'm bringing up just enough to help that along, and I should have 50 nickel that I can just put into the chest here. There we go. That should help keep this going quite a bit and craft just a little bit faster. But that'll have to do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.